Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, so this is going to be a general energy reading for your weekend. Yes, this is your weekend edition from Friday, November 8th through Sunday, November 10th. But please keep in mind that this is meant to be a timeless message. So whenever you are drawn to the message, and it resonates for you, then that is the message for you at that time. Yes? Excellent. So, I hope you guys had a good week. I had a good week. For some strange reason, I had a lot of trouble sleeping last night. I don't know why, but like, I laid in bed. I just like tossed and turned for, it seemed like forever. But eventually I got to sleep. But it was a real struggle last night. I'm not sure why. I'm wondering if maybe you guys were having the same issue. Anyway, let's get into the pre-shuffle energies here. So, the first card that came out is the Two of Pentacles. Okay. And in this case, I kind of feel like you guys or somebody might be waiting for something. There's some like waiting for some sort of ships to come in, waiting for some sort of travel option, travel opportunity, something like that. But in the meantime, you're in while waiting for that, you're just focused on keeping the balance, or at least what I'm getting here is focus on maintaining your balance right now, specifically your financial balance. That might be something that's really prominent in your mind right now, which would make perfect sense, because if you're looking to travel or something like that, you know, you're going to want to keep your finances in check so that you have the money to do so, right? Okay. But I was looking for more because I wanted to get a little bit of a deeper definition of something, what this pertains to. And then we got the Nine of Cups with the Eight of Wands. Okay. And then we have overall energy of the Ace of Swords with none other than the Tower. All right. So there's a massive change, a massive shift happening. Now, for those of you that I'm channeling for that are resonating with this or will be resonating with this, I feel like you're on the receiving end of something really, really good. Really good. Wish fulfilling, even with this Nine of Cups energy, okay? I do feel like it might be a little bit off in the distance. It's not quite there yet. However, I feel like the universe is coming through and assuring you that, you know, what is meant to be will be, and you will get exactly what you have been working so hard for, okay? Now, this Eight of Wands energy, I didn't really know what the Pegasus on this card represents. And so I looked it up, and I did it two ways. First, I looked up just the general symbolism of a Pegasus, and it speaks to the gifts of speech, communication, and things like that, which makes perfect sense because you know, this is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands typically represents communication. But then I looked it up in the book. This is the vice versa deck, okay? And so I looked it up in the book because I know that they have specific meanings to the imagery in this deck in the book. And so I looked it up, and apparently it talks about how some misdeeds could be coming back to haunt you or somebody else. Okay, Mercury retrograde is in full effect. I'm sorry, I'm on a tangent right now, but something weird just happened. I know you guys remember my debacle with the post office and this PO box, of which I'm still not convinced is completely fixed, but I have to wait for some things to get back here. I'm getting a download just as I'm saying that, to get back here before I can confirm it. But anyway, I'm watching the time clock, and I just looked at the timer on the video, and it jumped back from like 3 minutes and 40 seconds to like 3 minutes and 7 seconds. And I don't know why that happened. So weird. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry, that was a really weird tangent. But for some of you, there could be some sort of repercussions. However, for those of you that I'm channeling for, I don't feel like you're going to be on the receiving end of some negative karma or some negative circumstances. Because what this card represents here is, if you've been living with integrity, if you've been doing, you know, the right thing, if you've been on the up and up, then whatever could be coming back around towards you won't be bad. But if you have been if you've been living in less than less than integrity, okay, if you've been being shitty, basically, then some negative karma could be coming back to haunt you. And what the card says is, if you've done something wrong, you better fix it before Pegasus fixes it for you, okay? Because Pegasus is coming through, bringing according to the book, bringing the thunder of Olympus, the thunder of the gods, you know, to reap, to whatever, you know. I think you get it by now. That's just for some of you, because then for others of you, what I was picking up on just intuitively before I, you know, did the research, before I looked into what the symbolism was, I felt like there was some sort of communication that happened, or some sort of communication that is going to happen. Maybe this weekend, maybe after this weekend, at whatever time is you know, whatever time is within divine timing. But I feel like there's some sort of communication that's really going to ramp things up. I keep hearing make ends meet. I don't know what that means for you guys. I know that means, as far as I understand it, that means, you know, paying bills and whatnot, whatever, but it could have some other symbolism for you guys. The term or the phrase make ends meet. I don't know. I just saw 555. Woo! Yeah, there's a change that's coming, that's going to bring in really good fortune and wish fulfillment. You may have already communicated this. You may have communicated some part of it. But now this Ace of Swords is also giving me the energy of the freedom to do what it is that you want to do, to go in the direction that you want to go in. Okay? There's a whole lot of freedom. And this Tower energy could be whatever is, I mean, the Tower doesn't have to be a bad thing. In this case, I feel like it could be a really good thing, okay? There could be some sort of communication that helps break down some sort of belief system, belief structure, that helps to break down some sort of barrier that doesn't necessarily need to be there, helps somebody with some sort of self-confidence, helps to break ground with a relationship even. Like that initial confession of feelings or mutual feelings of maybe even that initial connection, communication of, you know, recognizing that you're on the same page with someone, that you guys want the same things, and that you would be more than willing to work together. This could have something to do with a relationship. I am kind of feeling a little bit of vibes in that way, like a romantic relationship. And okay, well, here you go. Getting into the twin flame situation again, because that's kind of a message that I'm picking up on. You know, these twin flame situations are not easy, and no one is innocent here, okay? There is no completely innocent party. The masculine has done things that are obviously not very, not from a place of integrity. The feminine may have also done some things that are not from a place of integrity. You know, nobody is immaculate in this situation. However, there is a trend lately where the feminine has kind of pulled herself together and, you know, is starting to stand in her integrity, stand her ground, and be, you know, honor herself, honor what makes her happy, has been really in a process of learning to love herself and being in that energy of loving herself. And there are some sort of repercussions that are coming forward. And that's just an example. I'm not trying to say this is strictly masculine or feminine, but if you have been living in a place of integrity, I'm getting pretty specifically, some of you, there may be a new relationship that's coming forward, that aligns with I'm hearing the level of mastery, but also the vibratory rate you are maintaining. Okay. This could be a masculine energy too. I really don't want to split it the way that we have been splitting it, unless it's necessary. But I'm basically like splitting it between, like, well, the feminine is on the rise and the feminine is doing great, and the masculine is down in the trenches, down in the ditches. I mean, if that's the case, then that's the case. But I would like to try and tell a different story right now, where maybe the masculine is on the up and up. Maybe the masculine is not getting the shit end of the stick. Maybe the masculine is, has been living in integrity and now is reaping the benefits of it. I don't know. It's entirely possible. I would like to look at it from that point of view if I can. So what I'm getting here is, I say all that to say, but I say all that, and then all of a sudden, then it's like, yeah, but the feminine is a little bit further along. That's fine. The masculine is absolutely going to catch up. The masculine has the ability to catch up. You just have to choose to do so. I mean, but I'm hearing I just heard, but the patriarchy is holding him steady. Okay, well, you know what? You'll get out of that in time. Whatever. All right, let's move forward, because it's been 10 minutes already. Or has it been 10 minutes? I don't know. The time on my system here is all messed up. Freaking Mercury in retrograde. I mean, honestly, can Mercury just not go retrograde ever? I'm kidding. It's a natural part of our existence. You're just going to have to deal with it. All right, I'm going to give this one shuffle just to clear the energies, and then we'll get into the rest of the reading here. All right. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our weekend of November 8th through the 10th, 2019. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, guys, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee here. And I'm going to give this 3 shuffles. Just going to give this 3 shuffles. There was a battle in my head. I heard 3 first. Then there was another voice that said, no, 5. You should do it this way, raw. And no, we're doing 3 shuffles. Okay, thanks. Here we go. 1. 2. For our weekend edition. What's going on with the energies of the collective this weekend, Spirit? 3. There's that Ace of Swords again. All right, let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got for our weekend edition. November 8th through the 11th. Nope, not the 11th. I'm so sorry. The 10th. The 8th through the 10th. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. More? Yes, please. Okay. My eyes are closed, so I don't know. I know 2 cards have fallen out so far. I just don't know what they are. 8th through the 10th. I keep wanting to say 8th through the 11th, but really we're focusing on the 8th. The messages for the 8th through the 10th, because the 11th is going to be a whole nother video. A whole other reading. More. All right. November 8th through the 10th. Ooh. Okay, they want me to do, I know a number of cards have fallen out already, but they want me to do another pass. So I'm going to do another pass. From the 8th through the 10th. 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 There we go. Okay. Oof. All right, overall energy, you have the Empress with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is the masculine here. Okay. I feel like I feel very strongly that the masculine is coming forward in some way. Now, this doesn't have to be the same person that you were dealing with. Okay. This could be a brand new person, you guys. Upright. All of these are upright. Okay. All right. You have the 3 of Pentacles with the Strength card. You have Death. Yet again. 9 of Cups again. 6 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and then you also have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So there is definitely an energy of leaving remorse, guilt, shame, leaving all of that behind you. Okay, there has definitely been a major transformation here with this death card that is leading to a deep sense of wish fulfillment. We have the Nine of Cups again, but now it's come out as this side. Originally, it was this side where you have somebody appearing, or a woman, a heavenly figure, we could say, appearing to you with the what is I'm forgetting the name of that. The cornucopia horn. I believe that's what she's holding, right? Abundance, wish fulfillment, a gift is what I'm hearing. But this is you standing in your opulence, maybe, but standing in your secure place, about to receive that which you have desired all along, okay, with the Six of Swords. So I feel like death with the Nine of Wands, and I'm sorry, the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords. Interesting that I wanted to say the Nine of Wands. I'll get to that in a second. But here you have death, Nine of Cups, Six of Swords. You are traveling. You are on your way to something much better, to something much, much better. And me slipping, Freudian slip there, and saying the Nine of Wands is definitely part of the situation, because I really do feel like whomever this is for, whether you're on the masculine side or the feminine side, you have been persevering like nobody's business, okay? And this is really going to pay off for you. Now, there is a little bit of indecision here. You have the Two of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. This doesn't feel so bad. This just, to me, feels like someone is trying to figure out something financially. How do we make this work? How do I make this a balanced situation? Okay. There's still a little bit of indecision here, but it's not a bad thing. I feel like it's a very good thing. It's coming from a place of desiring, especially with this Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay. Desiring to move forward, to make some sort of offer potentially, to have a balanced and reciprocal situation, but not quite knowing how to do it just yet. All of the circumstances haven't quite been laid out or understood enough in order to make this decision, but it's in the process of happening. Okay, I do not feel like this Two of Swords is a bad thing. So then on the other side of the situation, we have the Three of Pentacles with strength. Yes, with the Five of Cups in reverse, okay? And this Five of Cups came out in reverse, and it like flew across the table away from everything. All right, so I really do feel like this is an energy that, I keep hearing you're leaving the past behind. The regret, the shame, remorse, you're done with that energy. You're really working on balancing your ego, okay, and building. I'm definitely getting an energy of feeling, wanting to, I keep hearing teamwork, wanting to work together with someone to build something, to build a foundation, to build a life, to build a future. These are the things that I'm hearing. And you're finally releasing the past heartbreak. Whatever past heartbreak you've dealt with that has held you back from being in this position, to want to build, to work on yourself, to build a foundation, self-mastery, whatever has been holding you back from that, and it most likely has been egoic in nature because of this Strength card here. Okay, I really feel like you're balancing the ego, you're balancing things out, and you're letting go of the pain and the heartbreak. All right, the Three of Pentacles can definitely be a card about self-mastery, but it also is a card about teamwork, working with others to build a foundation. And I do feel like that is the strongest energy that I'm getting from this Three of Pentacles here. Wanting to be a team player. Okay. Okay, I did say team player, but I'm hearing a team member specifically. So there may be some of you that are actively looking to join some sort of team aspect, team situation. I need a nail file. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm really about to file my nail right now because it's chipping. It's doing that thing where it like chips, and if I were to like pick at it, it would like pull half the nail off, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm nipping it in the bud right now. So you damn right, I'm filing my nails while we're doing morning coffee right now. Anyway, This could be financial in nature. There might be some of you that are looking to start a business, get in on an established business, get in on some sort of team aspect. That's going to look great for your future. And others of you are looking at this from a family point of view, but it could be both, actually. It really could be both. Yeah. And also with this overall energy, I am seeing the feminine here sitting in her power as the Empress, and the masculine coming forward as the Knight of Pentacles right now. That doesn't mean that he's less, that he's not necessarily in his king status. Energetically, I feel like if there is a masculine coming forward towards you right now, that's trying to, oh, I'm hearing that make ends meet I'm hearing make ends meet again. So, okay, if there is a masculine that's coming forward towards you right now, that you have in your vicinity, that's watching you, you're watching them, you both have some serious mutual feelings for each other, you really want to get the ball rolling on this, you want to build a life together, that kind of energy, he's coming forward as the Knight of Pentacles because he wants to make sure things are done correctly. He, just like you, feminine, has been through some shit, okay, has really been through the ringer and has really learned a very strong and valuable lesson in his life so far, and he doesn't want to make the same mistakes again. He wants to have a stable and grounded future with somebody that he truly cares for and loves, and someone that truly cares for and loves him. So he's coming forward as the Knight of Pentacles right now because the Knight of Pentacles is meticulous, okay? Painstakingly accurate, wants to make sure that everything is done correctly, is not going to move forward until this current phase is completed in a substantial manner, because he doesn't want to make it to the destination, which could very well be you, feminine, okay, or making an entrance into your life, okay. He doesn't want to get to that destination only to find out that something was done incorrectly and now he has to go back and fix it. That is not the look, okay. That is not cute. We are not accepting that. And I'm not saying that from a feminine point of view. I'm saying it from the masculine point of view. The masculine refuses to accept anything less than what is proper, balanced, and secure, okay? So we're definitely talking to a part of the collective in which the masculine has fully awakened to himself, at least. Maybe not necessarily his journey in terms of, you know, what it is he's really wants to or is supposed to be doing for his journey, but he's at least awakened to the journey sufficiently enough to make moves to approach someone who is well seasoned as the Empress energy, you know what I mean? And again, I say that to say that doesn't mean that you're not necessarily in that Emperor energy, but right now you are taking on the energies of the Knight of Pentacles to make sure things are done correctly. I will drink to that. Okay, so let's get some clarity. Let's get some deeper definition of the energy surrounding you here. I want to start with the death pile. The death pile. But death, 9 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and 6 of Pentacles. Specifically, I want to look at what this 2 of Swords is really representing here. 2 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. All right, it's all part of this pile here, but I want to look specifically. I want to pinpoint, what is this? 2 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, it includes the 6 of Pentacles. It includes everything, but specifically, what is the indecision? What is the 2 of Swords looking like here? Okay. And I am using the Dreaming Way Tarot here, one of my favorite decks that I got from a very dear friend of mine. Those of you who have been following my channel for a while, you remember Guacamole. I love Guacamole. Guacamole, if you're watching, hi honey, I love you. I hope you're doing well. But she gifted me a bunch of decks, and this is one of them. And I love this deck. Okay, one last shuffle here. She actually gifted me the Love Your Inner Goddess deck that I've been using for the feminine readings. Okay, one last shuffle. Okay, here we go. 2 of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Let's look at that specifically. What is this Two of Swords energy, Spirit? What is this Two of Swords energy here for us? What is this Two of Swords energy? What is... Huh. Indecisiveness. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. And why are we indecisive, guys? What is there to be indecisive about? How to approach the situation, how to handle the situation, how to move forward. Oh, damn. Well, you have death again. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Nine of Swords, King of Wands, death. We are dealing with a romantic situation here. Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. All right, so what I'm getting with this is the masculine energy here is in this King of Wands energy right now. Very passionate, might be feeling very sexually attracted to you. You two might be. I mean, like, whew. Okay, but this is really from the masculine point of view. The masculine is feeling very much King of Wandsy, and what I'm getting from this is he doesn't want to appear narcissistic. He doesn't want to appear egotistical, or that he's just in it for himself, or he has some sort of agenda that may not necessarily include you further down the line. There also could be an energy of not wanting to make too much of a hasty move here. This is not the Knight of Wands, it's the King of Wands, but there's a sense of maturity here, especially with the Death card, okay, in which I feel like there's a sense of maturity that has come into play here, where it's like, I really want to do this, I really want to do this, I really want to do this, but I don't want to move too quickly. I don't want to seem like I'm being opportunistic. I don't want to seem like I'm being egotistical or narcissistic. Yeah, I want to clarify this more. Oh, shoot. Ooh. All right, so we have the Empress now with the Three of Pentacles and the Moon, but the Seven of Swords also. There's still a lack of confidence here. And it may be that this person that's represented by this King of Wands here is not completely aware of the fact that you might actually want to build this life with him or her. I mean, we're talking energies, we're not talking gender, okay? So don't get caught up on the gender. But we are every relationship, every situation has a balance between masculine and feminine energy, okay? So you don't even have to be resonating with the twin flame journey to resonate with that aspect, okay? But the feminine is literally just standing in her power right now, working on herself, also wanting a partner to work with. And she is a little bit hidden. She's keeping herself hidden here with the Moon. This is interesting because, again, the feminine is showing up as the Empress. The masculine is, first he was showing up as the Knight of Pentacles, which in reality is a really good thing. And now he's showing up as the King of Wands. So he is in a king status. Right, he's definitely in a king status. He might still be going through a transition here with death. But I'm getting a lack of confidence here. Even though he's in this King of Wands energy, there's this Nine of Swords here. All right. There is a little bit of a lack of confidence. I'm also getting this energy of there's no possible way that this person could want to be with me. I mean, look at them. They're the Empress. They can have anything they want. Why would they want me? I just heard I'm the King of Wands. Do I have what it takes to sustain a relationship with the Empress? Because I'm looking into, I'm like, oh, because I heard I'm the King of Wands. Okay, I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, yeah, you're the King of Wands, and he's like, yeah, but like, fire burns out, or fire can burn out. What happens if this passion burns out, and I turn out to be not enough for this person anymore? Ouch. That's almost making me want to cry, but somebody needs a confidence boost here. What I really think needs to happen, you guys, is I think you guys really need to start talking about your feelings for each other. This Empress energy here needs to start reassuring this King of Wands that he is the person, a person that really could sustain a marriage. Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and the Seven of Swords, the only deception I'm feeling is the lack of communication. With this moon here, also there is deception, but it's hidden. It's just that things are hidden. You can't see it clearly. No one. I don't feel like anybody's lying to each other. You might. No, you're not. I mean, okay, if you want to go so far as to say you're lying to each other because you're not telling each other how you completely feel, fine, all right, I get that. But I don't feel like anyone is completely saying, oh no, I don't have any feelings for you. It's all in your head. That's not what I'm getting. What I'm getting is that you're just not telling each other how you feel. And I feel like the masculine needs to know this. The masculine needs some sort of reassurance that his efforts are not going to go and be in vain, because it's not like he doesn't want to make the effort. It's that he doesn't want to do it just to come to find out it was a wasted effort. That is not something that the Knight of Pentacles would stand for. Okay? Wow. That is really very, very interesting. Very, very interesting, guys. Okay. So now I want to move forward here. And I'm sorry, the cards are getting all mixed up, but that's okay. I want to move forward, and I want to clarify this stuff here. Three of Pentacles, strength with the Five of Cups in reverse. And I actually want to go to the Wild Unknown deck for this. You know what? You're right, Spirit. Okay, there's a more pressing matter that we need to discuss, and it's this energy. It's this energy. Because we know what this is. This is Three of Pentacles, strength, and the Five of Cups. All right, we're leaving the past behind. We're doing the work on ourselves. We're balancing our egos. We're getting it together, and we're willing to work with others. We're getting back into that energy of wanting to be a team player. Okay, we know what that means. Let's talk about this, because this is what really needs to be discussed right now. And I want to get, I'm hearing, reassurance is necessary. Reassurance is absolutely necessary here. All right, so for those, there are some feminines out there that have been kind of holding back, even though you know you're in this position with this individual, but you're holding back because you don't want to seem crazy. You don't want to seem like you're moving too fast. You don't want to get hurt again. You have got to open up and reassure this person that this is something that you want, that they are someone that you would want to at least move forward with, okay? It's not like you have to make any promises right here, right now, but at least move forward. Give this person the opportunity to recognize that they are someone that you would want to take this chance with, if that's what I'm hearing. So okay. Take it as it resonates, you know what I mean? But now I want to get Spirit's guidance on this. So we're going to the Golden Universal Tarot. And I want to... Death. There's a major transformation coming through here. I mean, you have the Empress twice. You have Death twice, okay? So there's a major transformation that's happening here. And I feel like it's mostly on the masculine side right now, because the feminine has already come into this Empress energy here. And also, the Empress is pregnant, at least in this depiction of the Empress. All right, so to me, that's talking about something giving birth to something, a new life being born, a new reality coming to the surface. Okay, one last shuffle, and then I want to get Spirit's advice. What Spirit has to say about this energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign also, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The King of Wands is Leo specifically. But if you are dealing with a fire sign, that could absolutely be the problem. He or she might be like, ooh, I don't want to seem like I'm moving too quickly. But what I'm hearing is, at this point, you're not. Because you two have been in this energy for the longest time. I want to say for some of you, for at least a couple of months, you know, this appreciation for each other, recognizing of who each other is, who you are to each other, who you could be to each other. I just heard there's no reason to fear being too hasty. That's interesting, because the advice here is like, normally we say like, take it slow, you know, you don't have to rush, and I don't feel like you're rushing. I just feel like you're in the process of getting the ball rolling. All right, Spirit, so what do you have to say about this? Ooh. Well, there's one. Oh, there's more. Oh, yes. The Fool, guys. Take that leap of faith. Jump. Move in this new direction. The Knight of Pentacles again. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. The Nine of Wands. The Six of Wands is, oh my God, look, the Six of Wands is the overall energy. The Seven of Swords has come out again, but I feel like someone is just secretly planning, secretly pulling all of their things together. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. And this might be a situation in which you don't really necessarily want to tell everybody. Nine of Wands. Perseverance is key. But victory, look, victory is at the bottom of the deck. Six of Wands. Okay? What I'm hearing is you don't have to tell everybody about this, but you could at least communicate with your partner. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm trying to see, you know, I feel it, you guys. I feel the anxiety. The Seven of Swords is not a bad thing in this situation. What I'm getting is that I'm getting is that someone is secretly planning to make a pretty big offer. All right? But some sort of reassurance is key. So maybe you don't have to profess your love to somebody, okay? Maybe that's not really necessary, but what could be necessary right now, what would be more necessary probably, is to continue to follow through with building the relationship. And your reassurance could come in the form of being there for somebody, being a friend to somebody, opening, keeping lines of communication open, making sure that you're completely honest 100% all of the time about your feelings, about your reality. Instead of necessarily saying outright, hey, I love you, I have these serious feelings for you, I want to be your partner, I want to build a life with you. Instead of saying those words right now, maybe allowing your actions to lead someone to say, hey, maybe this really could be a thing. Maybe this person really does have feelings for me. Maybe this person really does want to continue building a relationship with me, because I mean, it's been X, Y, and Z amount of time and they're still in my vicinity, showing up in the same way that they always have. Maybe, just maybe, this could be a little bit of a test period. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Ooh. Ooh. I just felt like I want to do one more pull. Just one more pull from the Golden Universal. What else do you have to say about this, Spirit? Oh God, that's a lot. Seven of Wands now. Okay. There are boundaries. There are barriers and boundaries in place. The beautiful thing here is you have the Three of Swords with the Ten of Swords. All right. So there is an end to really heartbreaking energy. And I feel like it's for both of you. Because obviously we're talking about some sort of romantic relationship here. Even though we only had one instance of the Two of Cups. We'll see what else is in this stack here. But the big thing about this is, yes, there are boundaries, there are barriers in place, but honestly, someone has put them there because of this heartbreak. But this is coming to an end. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Four of Wands, Queen of Cups. Oh boy. All right, so yes. The reason why there are boundaries in place is because somebody has learned their lesson here. Seven of Pentacles, all right? But here's the thing. There's an offer that wants to be made, Ace of Pentacles, but you have the Eight of Swords. Someone feels trapped because there's an offer that wants to be made between the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, which keeps on coming out here, kids, okay? There is a home and a family life that someone would like to have. And someone is aware of their feelings here. It's just a matter of finding the right partner, the ideal partner. Even though I think you might have found them, there's no need to rush. Someone feels like they can't make an offer just yet, even though they want to. Okay. All right, that makes perfect sense. So the reason why you have this kind of deceptive energy here in this, like, we'll call this a vetting period, yes, is because of the past. Is absolutely, where is it? Here it is, because of the past. And someone having learned their lesson. Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. This person has both of you have a better idea of what it is that you want. But you're not willing to just rush in all willy-nilly, which is a good thing. Okay. Oracle guidance. Light worker, please. Okie dokie. Let's see what we've got for you for the weekend, guys. Oracle guidance. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My mic is blinking. So I'm sorry guys, if the sound has been choppy, I just noticed that it like blinked a little. So if the sound has been choppy throughout the reading, I apologize. I'll get a better mic someday. The problem with this one is that it's battery operated. Anyway, last shuffle. I hope the sound wasn't too bad throughout the reading. Good golly. All right, Oracle guidance. Card number 30, Dark Angel. Interesting. The plot thickens. Oh, oops. There we go. All right. Dark Angel. The Dark Angel comes to you with a radical truth. Divine love is always there for you, without exception. Love will never forget you. It will never stop caring for you. Even when it seems most unlikely, in fact, especially then, the divine is reaching for you and nurturing you. Even our wounds are ways that we can discover love and divine grace through the healing process. The divine is always helping you remember who you are and find your true joy. When the Dark Angel appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem to be a hidden blessing. Let's see what else we've got here. I'm going to read this. A dark mystery is one that helps us learn that even if things don't seem to be working out according to the timing or the methods that we believe necessary, the light and love of spirit are unfailing. If a door is closed in your face, it is the wrong door for you. Divine love will ensure, that the right door opens at the right time. When you encounter darkness, how you respond can make either the dark or the light victorious. You can choose doubt and fear, or you can force the darkness to serve the light by choosing trust and faith. You are spiritually advanced enough to trust unconditionally. That's what this Four of Wands was also saying. Other than the fact that there is a family atmosphere that's desired here, this Four of Wands collectively for some time, and in terms of the readings that I've been doing, have been meaning that you have the spiritual foundation to really trust in the process. Okay, you've come this far and you've had to trust, and look at how far you've gotten. Well, think about how far you can continue to go with that same trust, right? Cool. You are spiritually advanced enough to trust unconditionally. That is the trust that burns bright, not only when things appear good, but even when your mind thinks things seem to be heading in the wrong direction. Does unconditional trust mean that you give up if things get tough, assuming it is, quote, not meant to be? Of course not. Relying on unconditional trust and understanding the dark mystery, you are willing to go through periods of not knowing. You are willing to continue on your path, even when you are not seeing immediate results, because in your heart, you know it's right. This type of trust is powerful enough to release any separation between you and the universe. You know that even when the universe guides you into challenging territory, you shall benefit, grow in divine power, and become the amazing being you are destined to be. Praying to the beautiful dark angel and writing, drawing, dancing your feelings, or dialoguing with your dream images, you can work through the pain of a challenging time and grow in wisdom. What matters is that you honestly express the depth of your suffering. Then, when you are ready, acknowledge that the experience has helped you grow. As we realize how we have grown through the experience, turning what was once a source of pain into spiritual light, we masterfully transform our deepest pain into our greatest growth and spiritual accomplishment. We become true spiritual alchemists, releasing light from darkness. As you learn to put more faith in love than in fear, your trust becomes increasingly unconditional, and you find the light even through the dark. In this way, you become initiated in the mystery of the dark angel. Then you can show others that this is possible. You can help heal others from victim consciousness and show them that inner peace is possible, even when they are facing the unpredictable twists and turns of life. If you have been going through a difficult time or struggling to heal an issue, the dark angel promises that even through the depths of despair, you shall find the light. In your own time, you will rise again into trust, restored faith, and hope. All will be well. All right, guys. So there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next cup of coffee on Monday morning. Yeah? Take care. Mwah. Bye.